Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play, the Ace Attorney Apollo Justice Trilogy. We are in game number 2, case number 2, the Monstrous Turnabout. Which sounds amazing! The idea that you're killed by a mythical monster. Sounds like a little bit of movie magic going on here. Someone, It's really interesting. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic to see what's going to happen today in Dual Destinies. Let's get started, shall we? Episode 2, the Monstrous Turnabout. Hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. Is this the Silver Samurai? No, it's just an anime monster movie.
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenma and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
Night, night, Alderman. Sweet dreams.
Okay, well, I guess we know who the murderer is.
At long last, the revival of Tenma is at hand.
A few months prior to the courthouse bombing, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the Twilight Zone episode. What was it called? Howling? Or the Howling Man, I think it was. It was an episode where there was this monk who had trapped someone in behind like a stick, and the stick was holy. And a visitor came and to their residence, and the guy said, "Do not listen to this man. Do not hear him, because he is the devil, I tell you. He is a monster." And the guy goes to listen to the old man who's stuck behind this door and feels bad for him that he's being trapped here, so he lets him free. And he realizes that he let the devil loose on the world, and now it's his quest to take up the staff to try to go and seal the demon behind another door. Yeah, it's kind of like this similar idea, except in this case, the guy is trying to, I guess, revive a monster? Okay, so chronologically, this takes way earlier than before. Oh, look at the papa hat in the top right there. April 17, 12:13 p.m. Write Anything Agency. I kind of not a fan of the chronological jumping, but it depends on how they tell the story. Yeah, it all depends on how they tell the story. So we know that Apollo got hurt somehow. So I guess it's going to build up to how he got hurt. But at the same time, it still needs to answer the question of why did he choose to leave? And I think that's a question that we can only find out by advancing the current timeline, not going back in time. But yeah, we'll see. Guess I'm a little early. It's Trucy! What's up, Trucy? It's so good to see her. She looks fantastic. Oh, yes, I'm so happy to see you. Oh, hey, Apollo. Getting an early start today? Yeah, this is the first time I've had it well, after all. Well, aren't you all fired up? Well, it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details. Work? Is that how you put it? Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again. You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo. Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. Oh, that's Apollo. Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot's happened since then. So, yeah, we know where the time is in this game officially. It's been about a year and a half, 2 years. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Write Anything Agency, and it's where I work. Don't let the name fool you. It's definitely a law agency. But don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly. It's the law agency part of the office that is usually forgotten. This is Trucy Wright, a budding magician, and adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. Also, does he not know yet that they're related? She sometimes makes me help me with her magic tricks. And what's wrong with that? You're one of the agency's talents as well? I was under the impression that I was a lawyer. Oh, we better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's going to make it, so let's get going. Huh? Oh, where are we going? What about the job you mentioned? This is the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now, come on. Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming. Well, this is the Write Anything Agency, you know. And there's no law of late work at the moment, so... Tell me again why I chose to work here. Where is Mr. Wright, anyway? Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. But don't worry. Just focus on your job, and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Well, let's go. You don't have all day. Wait a second. And another day of anything goes begins at the Write Anything Agency. Another thing that's weird about the timeline too is I've been told that we need to play the DLC after Case 2 because according to chronological events, that one should be after Case 2 and not at the end. Otherwise, it's weird, I guess. I don't know, but anyway, April 17th, 1:30 p.m. The Nine Tails Vale, Yokai Lane. Of course, the Nine Tails Fox is something I recognize. I don't recognize the other guy. And oh my god, that's a giant spider. That is freaky as heck. Why do you have a giant spider up there? Deity's Manor? Cat's Tail? Souvenirs? I guess the spider is one of the monsters that the Nine-Tailed Fox fights. And what's with the umbrella? That umbrella is freaky. It's kind of cool, though. I like the umbrella. I don't like the spider, though. Whoa, so what are we doing up here in the mountains? This is Ninetales Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here. Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters? Guess that explains all these weird things. Speaking of which, wasn't Ninetales Vale founded by Japanese immigrants? Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at the Alderman's Manor. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here. In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy. Daddy said that those with the horns of yours, you make a great addition to the festival. I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so thoughtful of him, Polly? I could do without the thoughtfulness like that. Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are this way. Alright, I guess it's time to move to QB Manor Garden. Let's talk to her first. The monster craze. So, I guess I was correct, though, what I said before, that we'll be moving between Phoenix and Apollo. But then again, Athena's there as well, although we controlled Phoenix. Yeah, there's a lot of protagonists in this story, isn't there? Which is cool. I don't mind. This monster craze, come to think of it, I think I heard about it on TV. It's supposedly how Ninetales Vale made a comeback from the brink of physical disaster. Our agency could show you something positive like that. Oh, I know. Let's jump on board the monster craze. You and Daddy would be a perfect comedy duo. You could call yourself Agni and Rudra, demon kings of comedy. So, I'm assuming Agni is fire and Rudra is ice based on the coloring? And I know Aggie is a fire spell in the Persona games, but I'm not really sure of the significance of that. Daddy sets him up and you knock him down. Hey, I think we hit the jackpot with this one. Sorry, but I plan on staying a lawyer. You do? You don't have to act so surprised by that. What to do? Hey, Trucy? Have you seen my attorney's badge? How could you lose something so important? Sometimes I really wonder about you, Apollo. This is so weird. I wonder if I dropped it somewhere. Oh, look. What are those panties doing here? Oh my god, not this again. Forget about that. I'm looking for my badge. Oh, my god, they're actually 3D animated now. This is 3, 2, 1, ta-da! Did you forget? These are my magic panties. Hey, that's my attorney's badge. Wow, how did you do that? I set it all up while we were back at the office. Wow, I didn't even... Wait a second, you took my badge! My Ace Attorney badge just putting on makes me feel ready. Check it out. You're so lucky, Apollo. Everyone can see what you do with just a flash of your badge. What about you, Trucy? People can tell you're a magician by the way you're dressed. Yeah, but I can't always dress like this, like when I'm at school and stuff. You could always show you're a magician by making things appear or disappear. You mean like this? Ta-da! Magic or no? Aren't you a little too old to be showing those things in public? Then maybe I'll become a lawyer too? You're abandoning your dream just like that? At least you did steal it from me. I can't look around? Yeah, I can't examine all this cool stuff. Aw, that's kind of a bummer. Trucy Wright, age 16. An aspiring magician who Mr. Wright adopted when duty called. Yeah, I guess we just gotta move. I want to come back here just to see if anything happens. Okay, nothing. It was worth a shot. I do like also how I can seemingly go to all 3 locations, which is nice. I know one of my complaints in the previous game was I had to go to this place, then I had to go to this place, then I had to go back to this place, then I had to go to this place. You know, it's like, just let me go to the place I want to go to. So hopefully that's the thing. The QB Manor Garden. It's also neatly laid out, too. April 17th, 2:05 p.m. The QB Manor Garden. I like the nine-tailed foxes back there. Didn't a Pokemon have a nine-tailed fox? That's not Eevee, though, is it? Eevee's just a normal fox, but there's an Eevee form where it becomes like a nine-tail, right? By the way, Eevee, the second cutest Pokemon in all of Pokemon. Piplup, of course, is number 1. You can't beat Piplup, sorry. Wow, this place is really something. It definitely feels like a different world here. Trucy. Oh, hello. Jinxie. And this is? My friend, Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She just happens to be the maid here. 2 horns, a love of red. Are you a demon? Haha, no. I'm Apollo. Eek! It is a demon. Oh my god! Got something slapped on my face. Be gone, foul beast. Hehe, you look great, Polly. How's it some of that space on your forehead? Arg, what is this thing? It's a warning charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds. But I'm not a monster. Maybe I should have told her you're a good demon. Or you could just say I'm human. That red demon, emissary of the underworld. I got up early to do my hair for this. Can I take this off now? So, you can eat me? I'm not going to eat you. Eek! Forgive me, oh terrible one! Turn down your cords of steel, Apollo. You're scaring her out of the wits. Don't worry. I'm already full. Please say it that way. Great. Now I'm playing along, too. I'm an attorney. Would you mind taking a look at this? Eek! No, thank you. Be gone, foul demon. Act banished again. That's what you get when you flash a girl like that. Even if it's just your badge. Sheesh, make it sound like I'm some sort of creep. Oh, wait. Before we do anything, let's take a... I can't look at her clearly. Well, probably once I ask her about Ninetales Veil. Yeah. Now we could take a better look at her. Look at her with her eyes just scanning everything. And she has a double seal on her forehead. Probably protectives. Very, very paranoid. Most likely. So I wanted to ask you about the Ninetales Veil. Eek! Arrgh! Come on, not again! Be gone, foul demon! Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally. I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself. Eek! Please, don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry. This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight. If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look. Ouch! Unnecessary roughness, Truce! Looks like I had to present some proof. Proof that I'm 100% human. Well, that's interesting. So I presented this, and then I talked to her. Now I gotta present it again. I wanted to show you this. Eek! What is it? It's my attorney's badge. You see, I'm not a demon, I'm a lawyer. Really? You're a lawyer? Whoa, maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon. Does it protect you for Enma Dio's judgment? Who's Enma Dio? I feel like I've heard that before, playing Shadow Hearts or something. Pretty sure I've heard that before. I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who judges the dead for their sins. Uh-oh, I think now she thinks you're a demon lord from hell, Polly. Yeah, that's not good. What is his name? Enma Dio. I'm gonna do a quick Google search of Enma Dio and Shadow Hearts. Nope, not in Shadow Hearts. Chris, what? Maybe there was an illusion to Enma Dio in Shadow Hearts, because yeah, that game has a lot of those. All right, I don't want to look too much into links because I don't want it to like say, "Oh, Ace Attorney, here's a spoiler," because that'd be bad. I'm very happy that I've been able to play every single Ace Attorney game without any spoilers. Thank you for that, my amazingly awesome #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. You guys are amazing for that. Let's keep it up, shall we? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, so I should have said that. Can I just go back to being a normal demon? Please don't boil me in scalding cauldron. I prefer a Turkish bath if possible. A Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than bath? Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray. Eek! Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir. Have mercy on my soul. Arrgh, I told you I'm not a demon. And Trucy, you're just making things worse. Ack! You just leave that Enma Dio to me. Isn't that great, Jinxie? I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife. Will someone please tell these two I'm human already? Wait, what's saying it? Enma. Isn't there an Enma in Dragon Ball? Like King Enma? But he's not a demon. Was that Yu Yu Hakusho? Yu Yu Hakusho, dang, I forgot his name. Shoot, my memory is just not as good as it used to be. The baby toddler king. Anyway, Ninetales Veil. Someone in the comment section is gonna let me know where I've heard that name from. It's either Shadow Hearts, Yu Yu Hakusho, or Dragon Ball Z. I'm pretty sure someone knows what I'm talking about. So Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter of the monster craze. Barely anyone had even heard of it before, but now it's packed with TARDIS. Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival? It was the Alderman's idea, but I'd be careful if I were you. Why? Who is Alderman anyway? It was the Alderman's idea. That's not capitalized. So that's not a proper noun. So what is that? There are lots and lots of yokai prowling about Ninetales Veil. Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something? Uh-huh. And they're hungry too. Man-eating monsters? And all over the place? Uh-huh. In fact, there was one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring, but when I opened the door, nobody was there. It was the ding-dong demon. How else could you explain it? Someone pulling a prank? Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch. Yeah, okay. Well, that doesn't prove your kite aren't real. There's even one here at the manor. The demon Tenma Taro is in prison in the Forbidden Chamber. Tenma Taro? The Forbidden Chamber? Who is Tenma Taro? About that yokai you said was a prison here at the manor. Is it true? Uh-huh. He's a super evil demon named Tenma Taro. Here, take a look at this scroll. Tenma Taro is the dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary. I mean, you know what he also looks like? I'm talking a lot today. I'm very talking to mood. He looks a lot like the Tash. The demon Tash from Chronicles of Narnia. Sort of gives off like that same aura about him. And the Ninetales fox. Look at those teeth. Yeesh. So that's the yokai in prison in the Forbidden Chamber? Uh-huh. He was defeated by the village-guarded yokai, the Nine-Tailed Fox. And locked away forever. So you're saying Tenma Taro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber? Uh-huh. But he's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, we should be perfectly safe. Because there's a really powerful sealing charm on the door, keeping it shut tight. What a charming security system. You can get this girl if you want. The alderman gave me this, but just holding it gives me the chills, so. Thanks, Jinxie. And look at this, Mr. Wright. So the alderman is a position, I assume? I still don't know why it's not capitalized, but yeah, it's probably someone in power or someone who's authoritative. Or maybe they already explained it and I missed it the first time because I didn't realize that it was an important word. A yokai legend scroll added to the court record. A scroll depicted the demon Tenma Taro and the nine-tailed fox. So, I was wondering, are those things on your forehead also warning charms, Jinxie? Yes, they're to prevent evil things from getting inside me. Papa told me to wear them. Evil things? Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off her forehead. They have to stay there forever. Got it? I wonder what would happen if I did take them off. It's time for me to get back to work. Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie. You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun. Better not be a yokai parade. She probably dropped dead from fright. Eek! Whoa! Ah! Demon! It's a really cool visual picture there. Oh, wait. It's just someone in a suit, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Tenma Taro! Tenma Taro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber? Eek! Please don't hurt me! Be gone! Be gone! Be gone! Yes! Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away. Eek! Jump, 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 jump! Was it that ain't gonna have a jump? Oh, she put it on her own forehead this time. She sure gives up quick. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenma Taro like that! Lower your eyes! He'll steal your soul if you're not careful! Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? Your devilry stops here and now, Tenma Taro! Now what? Look, Apollo, there's somebody up there on the roof. Oh wow, look at that. That booming laugh, could it be? My 9 golden tails are proof of my unsaleable righteousness. My band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of righteousness. Something else, I missed it. Oh, he's got a title belt. Look at that. The Golden Lord of Yokai! The amazing 9 tails is here! Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenma Taro.
Hooray! Hooray! It's amazing 9 tails!
Up to your no good tricks again, eh, Tenma Taro? Will not on my watch! Oh yeah! Ah, there's nothing to fear now, my child! I have banished Tenma Taro! You and your people can now live in peace!
Thank you, Mr. Amazing 9 tails, sir.
Now, I must be off! Another match, and another foe to vanquish! Await! What was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Looked like he came out of the Alderman's Manor.
That was the Amazing 9 tails. He's a professor from my tier in 9 tails fair. But no one knows his true identity.
Jinxie sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was that all about, Tim banishing Tenma Taro?
That was a yokai exorcism. It's an annual ritual where Tenma Taro is released to remind us of his wickedness. And in the end, the 9-tailed fox drives Tenma Taro out and purifies our village. But the Amazing 9 tails did the honors this year.
So that was the big surprise, huh? The Amazing 9 tails and Tenma Taro, huh? Well, whatever floats her boat.
Oh, would you look at the time? I better get back to work. Please excuse me.
She's a strange one, all right.
I think she's sweet in her own special way.
Knowing Trucy, he probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way.
Well, we still have some time to kill. Might as well see the rest of 9 tails Vale while we're here.
The fun never stops, does it? Just all the dots. April 17th, 3:40 p.m., the Kirby Manor Garden.
I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale.
I know, because my wallet's running on empty.
What's with all the commotion over there?
Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? I hope everything's okay.
It's terrible! Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened. The demon, Tenma Taro. He killed Ultimate Kyubi.
What?
Wait, killed? As in dead? Yes, and Tenma Taro did it.
Tenma Taro? You stay here while I go have a look.
Please, wait.
Huh?
Jesus, ah! It's a Tenma Taro worthy charm. It should protect you, but please be careful.
Do you have to put it right on my eyes like that, though? It's hard for me to see with this thing on.
The ornaments in the fox chamber at the top of the main staircase.
Okay, got it. Tenma Taro One Charm slips into my pocket. The Tenma Taro One Charm that Jinxie gave me when I set out for the scene of the crime. Who wants to bet she's gonna be the one blamed for it? April 17th, Kirby Manor, Fox Chamber. So we don't have a coat yet. Look at all the feathers everywhere. Oh, they're both dead. At least one is dead. Yeah, okay, he's alive.
Huh? Are you all right?
Who are you?
Help! Someone call an ambulance!
And of course, the bloody footprints. The police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival grounds. Apparently, the man impaled by the spear was already dead. But there was one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital. Sounds like a good alibi. You know, I was knocked out, you know, so that's why I couldn't have been the murderer. April 17th, QB Manor Garden. Thank goodness the other man's going to be fine. Sounds like he'd only been unconscious. You think Jinxie's going to be okay? I am sure she'll be back to old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. And I'd sure love to know what crazy animal let those feathers in tracks. Oh, look, here comes Jinxie. Hi, Trucy. Hi, Mr. Demon Lawyer. Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened. They sell these at the village souvenir shop. They really went all out, making it look like a real skull and all. By rolling it up like that, you can't see Tenma Taro's picture. And so you don't lose your soul if you accidentally gazed upon him. Even if it is a souvenir, no one in this village wants to accidentally see what's inside. I've heard of losing or selling a soul for many things. But for the price of a souvenir? I wonder how many innocent shopgirls have fallen victim. Wouldn't it be better not to sell them at all? That wedding charm is my supernatural security system. It protects me from yokai, ghosts, demons, and other things that come up in the night. Just the other day, I was chased down by a demented camera demon. But I drove him back with my trusty wedding charm. Camera demon? Sounds like more like an overexcited tourist. Still, I suppose it's not nice to repel every yokai I meet. I mean, there are some that aren't all bad. I learned that today. Why is she staring at me like that? About what happened. So, the man with the spear in his chest was already dead? Uh-huh. It was Adamant Kirby. When I found him, he was already so... why don't they just capitalize alderman all the time? Anyway. So the victim was the village alderman. Man, that's so weird. It's like... So the word alderman is a title, and when put to a person's name, it's capitalized. When not put to a name... I'm getting stuck on this. Let me get past that. I guess it's like the village chief, right? And the one who was found alive, who was he? Damian Tenma. His name is Tenma? He's the mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. They arrested him. So, he's the killer. Ack! Nuh-uh, Papa didn't kill anyone. Oh, okay, so that's your dad. Papa, as in your father. That's right. Jinxie's dad is mayor of Tenma Town. No way. Yes way, but he's innocent. This just got way more complicated. Well, at least it's not her that's on trial for once. The victim was the alderman of the Ninetales Vale, and Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma Town, was arrested for the crime. Sounds like we have some investigating to do. I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there. I know. I'll try my best. Would you mind telling me a little more about the victim? The alderman. So the victim was the village alderman. What can you tell me about him? His name was Rex Kirby. They say his family has ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox. He was really kind, and he always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler, and I even heard he knew the amazing Ninetales. Are you sure he's not Ninetales himself? A former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma Town, huh? So then why did you come to work here? It was overcoming your fears, right, Jinxie? Uh-huh. Plus, Mama was from Ninetales Vale, though she's no longer with us. She loved these flowers.
I always wanted to live where nine-tailed flowers grew. Wow, what a beautiful flower. And with exactly 9 petals, too. Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of the yokai. Ninetail's flower added to the court record. A flower found only in Ninetail's Vale. It boosts Jinxie's courage because it was her mother's favorite. Aww. Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon. Uh-huh. The verdict charm on the Forbidden Chamber's door. It's been removed. The Forbidden Chamber's door? That big door that was barred shut? There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone. That's how Tenma Taro escaped. Oh. But when I try and remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy. Jinxie, you should go get some rest. You've been through a lot today. Between the warning charm being removed and the black feathers and weird tracks, I could see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer. Apollo, maybe this is your chance? Chance for what? To do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court. Who? Me? When a man like Mayor Tenma have access to like more experienced lawyers? You wanna know what the detectives said? They doubted there was a lawyer who could get a not guilty verdict in this one. Sounds like they're expecting an open and check case. Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's Polly. What? You'll accept the case, won't you, Polly? Oh, dear Lord. Oh, it's all over, isn't it? I'll be alone for the rest of my life. Oh, right. Jinxie already lost her mother. Alright. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me. Attaboy, Polly. You're going to help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Yep, because that's what lawyers do. Plus, no toilet cleaning for a while. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man. Thank you, Mr. Lawyer. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones. Red demons are usually so mean. It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice! Guess I ought to go and meet my new client. Ah, but before I forget, better jot this down in my notebook. Hey, Apollo, what's the notebook for? Oh, I just thought I should jot down some stuff about the case. And so I don't misplace them, I'm putting my notes in the court record. Murder of Alderman QB, go meet my client. I guess it's what you call a to-do list. Oh, sounds handy. To read my notes, I just open the court record with R1, and then I can switch between the tabs using L1 and R1. Oh, I almost forgot. So, about Jinxie's father? No matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away. Wait, what? His angry glare can paralyze you with fear. And some claim he can even shoot laser beams from his eyes? Well, maybe Papa isn't really that scary. A paralyzing stare and laser beams from his eyes. He sounds like some kind of monster. I think it's about time I see Jinxie off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done. That reminds me of Braveheart. You know, when they talk about him, he's like just a normal dude. He's saying, oh, well, you know, he could shoot lightning out of his butt or something. It's a wild line, but yeah, similar idea. I'll head back to the office after I'm done. Okay, thanks. Okay, I guess we can only go one location. So this game gives you a to-do list, which, oh, that's even cooler. I thought it was just a, somebody to keep track of everything, but this is nice. Defendant Damian Tenma. Oh my god, that guy is absolutely terrifying. And the victim is Rex QB. So they're both similar ages. The victim suffered a fatal abdominal steer's thrust, and black feathers and tracks were found at the scene. April 17th, Detention Center. Visitors room. Ah, visiting hours. Perfect timing. Hope he's not as scary as he sounds.
He's definitely very scary. Who are you? Yikes! So you're Damian Tenma, right? I'm Apollo Justice Trilogy Remaster. I'm here to help. Huh? Ah! Let me out of here! Sorry, I got a little loud sometimes. How incredibly rude! Sorry, did I do something to offend you? If it's a visitor when all others shun me like a common criminal. And here I am with nothing to offer. I am the epitome of rudeness. Wow, what a nice guy. Huh? What? Wait, so he wasn't mad at me? Unworthy as I am, I, Damian Tenma, shall breach these walls, so that I may treat my benefactor to some tea. Maybe some cookies, too. No, wait, we can do tea and cookies after we prove your innocence. Wow, what a nice guy. What is that thing on his tie? He's got like a purple circular thing. It's not a magatama, but I'm pretty sure it has some significance. How about you start by telling me what happened? I see. So tea and cookies can wait, can they? Whew, that was close. We don't need jailbreak added to the list of charges. Seems like a good guy, but with a face like that, I can see why he's misunderstood. Thank you for agreeing to defend me. Oh, no thanks required. I'm just doing my job. It's even scary when he's not saying anything. Nice day today, huh? I love nice days like these. It's perfect blowing the weather. The trial is tomorrow. Yes, right, the trial. Why do I keep blathering on like that? I want to show you this. Ah, sorry. I hate when he climbs up like this. Okay, so now we know what the fail state is. Those charms on your head, they're the same as this one, correct? Yep, they are. Indeed, they are. Jinxie applied them after the murder. She said they would keep Tenma Taro from possessing me. Oh, right. So is that some creepy fashion statement? Still, there are an awful lot of them. That there are. Truth be told, my head's feeling a bit itchy. Can't you just peel them off? Jinxie did this for me. I could not hurt her feelings like that. He really cares for his daughter. I want to show you this. Okay. So I can't seem to examine things anymore. Did they do away with that in this game? Because there was a lot of great humor when you could examine the room. Reason for arrest. Mayor Tenma, do you mind if I ask why you were arrested? Sorry, I guess something's a bit left unsaid. Bah! Excuse me? To think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this. This arrest should have never happened. Go on. I fear the ill effects it will have on our youth. Now I've but one choice. I must leave here at once, if only to protect the moral fiber of our youth. No, wait! You can protect the moral fiber of your youth after you've been declared not guilty. I suppose you're right. Phew, our youth just came this close to quite a scare. My fingerprints were on the spear that killed Alderman QB. That's why I was arrested. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering why they just picked him, but if his fingerprints are on the murder weapon. Your prints were on the murder weapon? That's never good. Any idea how they got there? None, for I hardly remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me a sleeping pill or something. What's worse, someone clobbered me on the head. I see. A drug-induced slumber and a blow to the head. No wonder you hardly remember a thing. Huh? Was that some kind of strange laugh? Well, I think we can safely assume your prince was planted while you were unconscious. Motive. What do the police have on you as far as the motive is concerned? Truth be told, there's been a bit of trouble between the alderman and I as of late. Oh? Was it personal in nature? Nothing like that. It's a long story. But suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Ninetales Vale with Tenma Town. Surrender Ninetale Vale to Tenma Town now! Yikes! That's what I told him. I'd like to tell you to stop shouting like that, but I'm too scared! So, that's the motive the police have established for the alderman's murder? Indeed it is. After all, Alderman QB was dead set against a municipal merger. And that's why they think you killed him? He was in your way? Urgh! Curses! Mayor Tenma? Are you okay? Jinxie, forgive me. I never meant to worry you like this. It'll work out fine. Just leave it to me. If only it really were that easy. I don't even know where to start. Thank you for meeting with me, Mayor Tenma. Please, wait. My daughter, Jinxie. Yes? She already lost her mother. And now, with me being held in here, I fear she'll be terribly lonely. I hesitate to ask, but I beg you, be a friend to her in time of need. Leave it to me. Trucy and I will look out for your daughter. I shall rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some of the new friends Jinxie has been talking about. New friends? Yes. It seems she's made some new friends since she started working in Ninetales Vale. They're quite the unusual bunch, too. There's a lady with an exceptionally long neck, a young lad with an incredibly long tongue, and many other interesting characters. Friends? Sounds more like a bunch of monsters to me. Now, if you would excuse me, it appears my time is up. Phew, why am I so tired? I must have been more tense than I thought. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. Call? Oh, it's Mr. Wright. Justice here. Apollo, is that you? Hi, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you? Trucy told me you've taken on a new case. Oh, that. It was kind of spur of the moment. He's actually calling me about a case? Well, that's fine. But I have a favor to ask. Sure, what is it? I'm at the airport right now. There was someone I had to meet. A new addition to the agency, actually. Oh, that must be Athena. Her name's Athena Sykes, and she just passed the bar. Yep, that's right. I remember hearing about her coming to join us. Guess that was today. She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with a case. It was like there was no stopping her. Wait, what? Where's she now? Probably somewhere in Ninetales Vale by now. That's where that favor I mentioned comes in. I need you to go find her. But I've never even met her before. What does she look like? She'll be the girl in the yellow suit, spouting an attorney's badge. Okay, I'll go find her. A new addition to the agency. Well, I'd better get back to Ninetales Vale quick. Let's go. Yokai Lane. April 17th, Ninetales Vale? Yokai Lane. I already told you. Okay, this is her. I already told you. I'm a lawyer assigned to the case. I need to study the crime scene. So if you could please tell me where Cuban Manor is? You can't fool me. You're just some delinquent high school student playing hooky.
You stupid, pig-headed. This attorney's badge isn't just for show, you know.
Looks like I just found Miss Athena Sex.
Tisk, why won't you believe me? Don't expect me to defend you in court if you ever get arrested.
Well, I'm the one who usually does the arresting, so. Say, should you be getting back to school?
I already told you, I'm a lawyer, not a student.
Well, that's it. Enough of your lies. You're coming with me.
Ah! Get your hands off me!
Oh. Just judo flipped him. Don't mess with Athena. And that's how we got injured. That's the story right there. Arg.
Think you can watch out for the bystanders next time? Whoops, are you okay?
I think so, but that police officer's like cold.
I am so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me. It's like a reflex or something.
Reflex? Sounds more like a felony.
You're Athena Sex, I take it? That would be me. And you are?
I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Right Anything Agency.
The Right Anything Agency? What a fishy sounding name.
Wait, what? It's a long story, but it is a law office among other things. How does Apollo not tell her the name of the place she works? Didn't Mr. Wright explain to you? Exactly! I like when the protagonists are on the same page.
Oh, right. That's right. So then you must be... Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I could say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now, how about telling me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't really tell me much, as always.
Ah, of course. Feel free to ask away. Yep, that's your attorney's badge, all right. It's dull, grimy, looks, makes me think of a courtroom battles you faced so far. I hope mine will look like that someday. Look out, legal world. Athena Sex is psyched and ready to go.
Actually, I just haven't polished it lately. Maybe I should keep that to myself. No need to deflate your dreams about work just yet.
What an interesting picture. It looks like a one-on-one monster smackdown. It must have been quite a battle. Which Yokai do you think is stronger?
Seems to me that Tenma Tara's ability to fly would give him an edge over the nine-tailed fox.
But the fox has powerful legs. He'd pounce before Tenma Tara knew what hit him.
He won't be pouncing on anyone after he's dropped from way up high in the sky.
But the nine-tailed fox is gold-colored. Gold is way better than black, so I'm sure he'd win.
What do colors have to do with anything? Besides, everyone knows red is the best, yes.
Sorry, Apollo. Nothing's coming to mind. But give me an hour and I'll have it analyzed sex style. I'll get started on it right now.
No need for that, I was just wondering. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to her. Athena Sykes. So, Athena, I hear you just passed the bar.
That's right. And here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, so you must be a bit younger than me.
Haha. A bit more than you might think, in fact. I'm only 18.
Why are you putting up 2? At 18? How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age? Well, I mean... We've seen young lawyers in this game.
I skipped a few grades while I was an exchange student in Europe. And I got my license to practice law while I was over there.
All I can say is, wow. She must be a genius or something.
I also study analytical psychology. I thought it might help me better be a lawyer.
Psychology helps her be a better lawyer? How exactly does that work? The client.
So, tell me about the client. What are they like?
Oh, right. You haven't met him yet. Well... 5 hours later. And that about sums it up.
He's more worried about his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father.
Wait, are you crying?
I'm not crying. There was something in my eye.
They're called tears.
Moving right along. Let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns. Oh wait, no, never mind. Wrong movie.
Helping our client is priority number 1.
Psychology. So, Athena, you mentioned studying psychology.
That's right. I've always wanted to bring analytical psychology into the courtroom. The power of psychology will bring a breath of fresh air to the legal system.
Oh, really? So how do you plan on using it to defend our client?
Well, for example, I could try to listen in on when this is in a voice. And then analyze the psychological state with the help of my trusted partner, Widget.
Widget?
This device around my neck here. Say hi, Widget.
Hi, Widget. It talks?
Whoa, you need a volume knob? Anyway, the little guy will sometimes say what I'm feeling.
You need a volume knob. It's the cords of steel. Awkward.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Now that I seriously doubt.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. I got it on my way here. Think it might have something to do with the case.
A special edition covering our case? That was quick.
That's the whole point of special editions, isn't it? To be the first to get the scoop. Rapido.
Right. Well, let's see what it says here. What's the deal with the Spanish?
What? She's multi-talented. She went all around Europe.
Tenma Taro, real or flight of fancy? An airborne figure resembling Tenma Taro was captured on camera around 3:40 p.m. near Nine Tails Vale. So someone captured it flying. Okay, this kind of reminds me of the Loch Ness Monster case.
Yeah, somebody happened to snap a photo near Nine Tails Vale.
I swear, if that photographer is in this game, I actually would be kind of appropriate, really. I wonder what she's like 7 years later.
This article goes on to say it might be connected to our case. Apparently, that photo was shot right after the murder occurred.
Well, there were black feathers and straight tracks at the crime scene. I'm not surprised the locals think yokai was involved.
Wait a second. Yokai as in one of those Japanese monsters? My god! You actually don't think it was a supernatural murder, do you?
Ha ha ha! No, of course not. Now German? I'm not playing no language, so what? She's multicultural. What's so big deal about that, Apollo? I wish I could speak that many languages. I wish I could speak more language than English. I can't even speak English properly half the time. I mean, you guys have seen my playthroughs. I stumble over words non-stop, so yeah. Don't be jealous. Special edition paper, a newspaper with a photo of Tenma Taro soaring through the air.
Underlay, Apollo. Let's get cracking on that crime scene already. Looks like this paper doesn't shy away from the stories on stage cages.
Really? What does it say?
They claim to have produced photos of Gordy in a couple of other spread thingy. And just the other day, they got one of Konakai Gigi crying his poor eyes out. Followed by the infamous shot of Tenma Taro.
I don't know about a kappa, but I bet the Konaki Gigi. It's just a shot of someone's grandpa lost and crying up in the mountains.
That's not very nice. They should have helped him instead of publishing his picture.
Alright, my dear friends, well, I think this is a great place to stop. It seems like a good natural section. My name is the FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel, and our continued blind Let's Play Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Again, thank you for everything. Y'all are the best. Number one YouTube for me, all YouTube. I mean it. I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. And until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.